Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, Marriage in a Minute with Karim and Michelle. It's been a week, but we've been busy, but we just wanted to just reach out to you again. But anyway, sometimes when you look at married couples and you see them, what's the first thing you notice about them? Like us tonight, we did not plan this,
Uh-oh.
but he's got a great cap on. I've got one on. He's got a gray shirt. I've got a gray shirt on. Honest to goodness, it's probably been, I don't know if it's years of marriage, 24 years this December, but I don't know if it's just being around each other because it happens so many times. But the question is, when
Yeah.
you see the misconception is when you see a couple and they're always dressed alike, do you automatically just think they're probably the best couple. They have no issues. Everything good is going on in their marriage.
Ah, see, she took me by surprise because yeah, I had no idea what the topic was gonna be, and she
I
she threw it
just,
out there. But
yeah,
that's a great question because
yeah.
a lot of times we do
You
think that
see people,
you
and I
see
see it
the
in church a lot
yes
where, and come to find out later when you
they
hear the D word or they're not together anymore. One of the first things that come, oh my God, they're always dressed alike. They're doing this, they're doing that.
true or sometimes you hear oh they look alike because they've been together so long they
So
look
long,
alike
yeah.
because we get that too like we look alike or we but yeah no it's a serious thing though it's true though
Yeah.
that's the
It's
first thing you
so
think
weird, like such a
yes
huge misconception. So,
yeah
what are some of the other misconceptions that you guys have that you think if this isn't happening in my marriage, then I don't have a strong marriage? Another thing is, oh, he finishes my statements, right? He
uh
finishes my sentences.
that's true. That is true.
Another big misconception.
Yeah. I hope you guys are hearing us. I think our microphones were off, but I think
Oh
you should still
man.
be able to hear us. But
Yeah,
if
I'm
you didn't hear
good.
before, we were talking about
Yeah, I'm so loud.
misconceptions.
You would have heard me from down the street.
Yeah, we're talking about misconceptions, and
Yeah.
Michelle just mentioned something about the question. I didn't even have an idea she was going to talk about that. But you
Yeah.
see a couple on the street, or you see them in
You
church, or
see
you see them
us.
like you see
We're in
us.
gray top, gray hat. We're
Yes.
matching out. We're decking together.
What's the first thing that
First
comes to
things
your
that come to
mind?
your mind is, oh, they're so cute. They're
Perfect.
dressed alike. They must be perfect.
Yes. But
You didn't hear the conversation we just had before we got on mic. No, I'm kidding.
oh, I was gonna ask what comes.
Ah,
But
man,
yeah,
but
a lot
it's
of
so
times
true.
we think that oh, I'm not sure if you guys are hearing that, but
Thunder. We don't care.
we're in
We live in
Florida here,
Florida.
and we have a lot of lightning and thunder
We've got
this time of the
alligators, we've
year.
got hurricanes, we've got thunder, lightning. We just keep it rolling.
Yeah, this is a time when we should be just cuddling up in the couch and
We got to go to
we
church
have
in
to go to
about
church,
15
but
minutes, so
it's
keep
all
it
good.
real. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
but if you think about it, sometimes we down our spouses or we put an indictment on our own marriage because of what our thought process takes us into a place. What we see starts definitely predicting what our thought process would see. So first you see it, then you start to think, and then you start to acting it out. How come we don't dress alike? So then you start, oh, your husband's wearing green, you got to pick out a green. And I think that's pretty cute. Like, but if you don't, big deal.
yeah. So I guess what we're trying to say is this, because we want to hear your comments on that, but don't try not to look at another couple and compare your marriage with their marriage because it's you and your spouse. You
Yeah.
have a journey together that is unique. If you decide to dress alike, that's
Dress
fine.
alike.
But don't look at another couple and, compare your marriage to theirs because you don't know exactly what happens in the house.
You don't know the
You
journey. You
don't know
don't
the
know the
journey.
walk they've been on. You don't know
Yes.
the shoes they just kicked off. You have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing that came to mind when we had something else in mind to talk about. But then I saw him and I saw myself. I'm like, you know what? If somebody saw us today, they would probably think, oh man, they've never been through anything. And that's so the furthest from the
Yeah.
truth.
As a matter of fact, that's the misconception that
Yeah.
before you get married, you're thinking that that's what's going to happen.
You're gonna
That's a
do
fairy tale
everything. Yeah.
marriage,
Happily
happily
ever
ever after.
after.
But we're here to tell you that the reality is that in
Work.
life period, even
Yeah.
if you're not married,
Yeah.
you're gonna have problems. So
Yeah.
you're coming together as two different people, you're gonna have issues, you're gonna have differences, you're gonna have conflict, but it doesn't have to dictate your marriage journey to be a bad marriage, because
Yep.
you could fix it. You know, it doesn't have to be something. It's temporary.
Yeah.
Love is permanent. Those little fights and arguments and don't dictate your whole marriage. You just dictate that moment, and you can move past that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't compare your marriage to somebody else's, thinking that they're perfect.
Yeah.
There's no perfect marriage.
And don't look at the outside of what you see
Yeah,
and think that you have the entire story. All you're
exactly.
seeing is this much,
That's
and
it.
you have no idea. And I know it kind of look a certain way to you because it does look cute. You see a husband, wife, they're wearing the same t-shirt. You know, my husband we went to Cayman for a week, Grand Cayman Islands, and it was beautiful. And he bought a t-shirt. I didn't want a t-shirt. You know, and it would have been so cute. And we saw other couples, they were wearing cute t-shirts, and I'm like, oh man, I should have gotten a t-shirt so we could be dressed alike. But so what? That's got to be a joke. That's nothing serious. I think where you want the similarities and where you want the common ground is what you do and think and what the outcome is in your marriage.
That's it. All right. So is
So,
there a takeaway?
takeaway, what you're seeing, don't always believe it. What's the right word?
Seeing is not always believing.
Yeah, yeah.
If I could say
No, I
that.
don't like
No?
that. No, what you see isn't always the truth, right?
Do
You
not be
see it.
deceived
Do not be
by
deceived.
what you see.
Be the man. Be the
We
man.
we work together in that kind of way. So yeah.
Uh,
All right, guys. So it's marriage in
better
a
than
minute.
him.
Yes.
Marriage in a
Marriage in
minute.
a minute.
Share.
Share, like this video, subscribe
Subscribe.
to our YouTube channel, and
Say
you
something
know,
nice. Don't be mean. If you say anything mean, say it about him.
I'll take it.
He can take it. I can't.
All
All right, you
and
guys.
check out
Take care.
our website, www.marriagevantagepoint.com. There's so many marriages out there who, going through stuff that,
Struggles
that
and
they
whatever.
could use these little videos that we do. They could use resources from our website. So again, subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the video. God bless you guys.
See ya.